And I just also want to introduce singer-songwriter Arlene Paculan.
There is nothing, let his conversations be nothing no more. It was fun when it lasted, it's all in the past. I need to relapse from this trance that you put me on. My patience is run thin and I can't keep my eyes, my lies, and mind off of you.
The good news is that the book has been optioned by a big Hollywood studio, the big Hollywood director attached. But the bad news is that the filmmakers and I have had a little bit of a disagreement as to the tone of the film. I thought the book was more of a character study, and I thought it'd make a nice kind of small indie type film. But they, on the other hand, took The Walking Man and turned it into a big Hollywood action movie / monster movie. So actually, I have got my hands on the trailer for the upcoming film.
You don't run from your problems. You walk.
But I want to set the record straight and introduce you to the story of the book and some of the characters properly. So the book starts in the deserts of Jordan. There's not much to see and there's not much to hear. There's lots of sand and the sun is overhead and it's very hot. And I'm walking with a large group of people and we go deep into the desert. At one point we stop, look around, and we're lost because sometimes you have to walk around aimlessly. Sometimes you do it with others. Sometimes you do it alone.
I've got it so bad, got it real bad. I've got you on my mind all the time. Love consume me.
The photograph is one I hadn't seen in years.
Take me away.
A close-up of the two of us, me and Chloe. Chloe looked into the camera and she was squinting and squirming and laughing because I had turned right before the camera clicked and kissed her on the side of the face where she had a birthmark around her left eye. It's quite an amazing picture. The light sparkles in from the top left-hand corner, creating a blue tinted effect, capturing all of her best features. When you see two people in a picture at a certain part of the day, in a specific moment when their guards are down, that photograph can really capture something, a moment that exists in time when you can read the thoughts of the people in the photograph. You can see the thoughts of the people. You can see them like thought bubbles. You can see the emotions going back and forth. You can actually feel what each of them are feeling towards each other.
I love too easily. I fall too fast. Can you catch me with your
So somewhere around
dying
Niagara Falls, I noticed there was a man in black following me. I was pretty exhausted, so I decided to get a room in a crappy motel. Inside the room, I found a black marker. And I remembered Chloe and how she wrote her story all over her walls. So I did the same. I wrote our story all over those crappy motel room walls. I just kind of wanted it to be alive again. And when I was done, I went into the washroom and I looked in the mirror and I saw a man that had sunken eyes and had lost weight from all the walking, had a scratchy beard. And I just stripped off all my clothes and I turned on the water in the oversized tub until it was scalding hot, and I turned the shower on, and I just crawled into the tub and just sat on the grimy floor of it. I pulled my knees up to my chest, and the water slammed into my back and my neck. The dirt and the filth and the wind and the experience, it all just washed off. I remember just sitting in that tub, feeling alone and small. I just didn't really know what to do or where to go anymore. I pulled myself to a ball. I tried to pull myself inside of myself. I just didn't really know what to do anymore. The water hit me in the back like it was trying to make me remember something, but I couldn't remember. It was gone, all just seemed sort of lost. And I saw myself from outside of myself, and I saw a man that was just small and alone, and he was sitting in a tub, and he was shielding his eyes from what he really needed to see. He was small and he was alone, but he knew that that man in black was out there waiting for him.
Just to remind you I'm still here. Now